Is computer programming even worth studying, and what does the future hold with the surgence and exponential growth of artificial intelligence, companies like NVIDIA, etc., who are downplaying the need to actually learn programming when these types of technologies can actually do the work for you? Now, in a recent worldwide conference at the World Government Summit 2024 in February, the CEO of NVIDIA, Jensen Huang, basically said that there is no need to learn programming. In a sense that if you are involved in the medical field as a doctor, or perhaps in a research function, or maybe you're an engineer and architect, you've already developed the mental capacity and intelligence to be able to parlay this into kind of a computer speak, or a way for computers to understand the language to do the programming for you. And in the future, this is basically going to make learning programming obsolete. Now, what this is saying is that heretofore, all the traditional types of programming languages in C, Java, those types of logical statements that you have come to rely on for programming your hardware device and or computer device will essentially be taken over by AI. Now, me personally, what I think this is that I've had some basic experience and work as a web applications programmer, and what I can recall is that most of the knowledge that I acquired was actually not through any type of formal computer science degree. Rather, it was on-the-job training, actually going through the loops, going through the statements, going through the logical portions of the programming to come up with a product, and going through several iterations of that. So is programming really worth studying if you're going to be able to have AI and or computers interfacing with artificial intelligence to be able to do the whole programming thing? Rather, what Jensen's argument was, or what his point was, is study STEM, study the basic core fundamentals of science, technology, engineering, math, to give you fundamental good background, a good foundation to be able to think logically, or to put that into a computer software program, or things that are going to help aid your job if it's going to be working with any type of programming. And AI will essentially be able to do that for you. So what we're essentially saying is, or what the argument was, is that rather than trying to go against the AI wave and say, oh, that's not for me, or, I'm just going to, being a programmer, being involved in computer science will in no way affect my future job or future prospects. Well, I wouldn't necessarily, that's true, because a lot of the functions within computer programming are going to be taken over by AI. And rather than to not accept it, it's better to understand, to study what is going on with AI and technology and how that's working with programming in order to be up to date and to not be cast to the side and always at the top of your game. So if you are concerned as a computer programmer about these, then I would definitely work with AI rather than against it. So in a nutshell, I think that Jensen's message was that computer science is a noble profession and you can study it, but rather if you were to pursue the STEM studies and disciplines, and also things that you're interested in graduate studies or your further professional development, you can actually use that or learn how to use that with AI and integrate it with computer programming, and you'll be okay. Thanks so much for joining. Looking forward to seeing how this whole AI is going to play out with technology, and particularly with programming and other relevant technologies. Thanks so much for joining the channel. Don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you on the next one.